Good day. I hope everyone is well. This is Joe here. Another day of running a plastic recycling operation here in Kaswa. Uh, Yesterday rained quite heavily, so we couldn't. It was light off again, do so for most parts of the evening, sort of late afternoon to mid evening. I think the light came back. I think it was like 9 or something like that, 9 to 10. So yeah. I want to talk to you about some frustrations. I mean, whenever you run any type of business, you're going to experience some mishaps and frustrations. And one of the key things is employees and workers. It's very hard to find people who really understand numbers and understand the minimizing of waste. For example, when it comes to the extruder, we every hour we can get one roll, and that roll might weigh, let's say, 25 kg. But for example, today they started one of the extruders really late. We supposed to start at 7, but they actually started the machine. They got the machine started to run from 9 o'clock, which means we've lost 2 hours. We've lost one roll, and that one roll, when we take that to the cutting machine, we can get maybe 4 bags out of it. So by neglecting to run that simple one machine in 2 hours, we have lost like 500 Ghana cedis, which is crazy, right? So it's either, I'm trying to get them to look at it from a numbers perspective, that every single, as long as there is light, the machine should be on working away, because that's the job of the machine. All we have to do is just operate the machine, turn on the machine, and let the machine do its job. But when we delay to run the machine, we make a loss, right? Like just now, wasted 2 hours, we've lost 4 bags. So another thing that happened this morning that I discovered, we have a tank right here. Now, this tank we are using it for water storage, as you can see. Water storage. And today, this morning, some really intelligent guy threw this. There was 2 of these in the water. I don't know who did that, but these are some of the frustrations that you experience. Like, we cleaned the tank, we made sure that it's fit for purpose, we filled it with clean water, and before you know it, they are throwing stuff back into the water. And as a matter of fact, we also have a turtle living in this water, right? So these things can even harm the animal. So it's not good manners. It's not professional. So these are the things that are quite frustrating whenever you are dealing with people, right? So you have to always coach them, be patient with them, teach them the right way. Hopefully they listen. Some of them might be high-headed, but these are the realities of running a business. And also sometimes, as a business owner, as an entrepreneur, sometimes you have to get your hands dirty and show them that you are about your stuff. Because sometimes when the workers, I don't know how they think, but sometimes the speed, the energy they're using to work leaves room to be desired. And sometimes I have to get involved and show them how I want the work done. So this is the crusher washer. You feed it with dirty material, it goes into the tank, into the water, it washes away, and it ends up in the other side. And then we can recycle it. But today, we were training some of the new workers, but they wasn't doing it to my satisfaction. So I had to basically jump in and show them how I want it done. Because even though we are training most of them, they had about 3 or 4 people just standing there, which is only one person supposed to do that job. So I told them, listen, just leave me. Let me feed it at the same time, push it with a stick so that it can go inside the crusher, crush it and wash it. So I had to get my hands dirty, and you can see in the clip.